was my son, and today is his birthday.
Hey, what is up, camp counselors? How you guys doing? My name's Chris. Welcome to the channel. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th. So I know it's been said that we're due to get some Friday the 13th news later on this year, which I'm really excited for. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going to get another Friday the 13th movie. I know Sean Cunningham on his cameo kind of leaked that little 13th installment, but there is an update on that. So definitely check that video out on the channel as well with the update on the cameo. But before we get into the video, I do want to do one thing really quick, and I want to wish Kirsten a very happy birthday. She's a subscriber of the channel, very big supporter. She's a mod for the channel as well. Most importantly, she's a really good friend. So do me a favor, guys, while watching this video, type in happy birthday in the comments down below for Kirsten. Awesome woman. She's simply amazing. Kirsten, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Now, to the video. So this video, obviously, we have Pamela, right? So we know that we're going to be getting a Friday the 13th movie sometime later on next year, with the official news being announced later this year. My question is, how are we going to go about doing this movie? Now, there's different ways that we can go about doing a new Friday the 13th movie. We could either do a reboot, we could even take probably continue it on from part 8, or we could even continue it from part 2009. My thing is that if we're going to do it, we need to do it right. But most importantly, if we are going to go the reboot route, I hope and pray that we do touch on Pamela Vorhees. Now, everybody knows Pamela Vorhees is that super mom. She absolutely loved Jason. Jason was probably the only positive thing in her life, but she was very devout, and she loved her son very, very much. So it would only seem right that if we were going to do a remake, to bring Pamela Voorhees back. After all, she did start everything. She did start the curse, the death curse over at Camp Crystal Lake. So Pamela Voorhees is just an amazing character. She's very interesting. The amount of dedication that she had in the original Friday the 13th to make sure that that camp does not reopen was just crazy. Like I said, a mother's love is unconditional, and she loved her son with all her heart, so much that she ended up going crazy and killing some counselors. So pretty crazy. So if we do a remake, there's a lot of things that I kind of want to see out of a remake or a reboot, whatever it is that you want to call it. I think that if we do a little bit of what they did in 2009, or even Friday the 13th Part 2, where you kind of saw the first, or maybe like the first 5 minutes of the movie was about Pamela, and you're seeing her attack Alice and all that good stuff. I would love to see that, because we know the story of Pamela. I would like to dig in deep and kind of do a whole reboot, but I feel that after 13 years of not having a Friday the 13th movie, fans are going to want to see Jason as soon as possible. So I'm almost going to assume that this remake or reboot is going to kind of do like they did in Part 2, or even in 2009, where you're going to see the quick little kind of like summary of Pamela Voorhees and what she went through, kind of telling a Jason story, so we get that taste of Pamela, as well as give fans the Jason that they want to see. Now, it's actually interesting, because when it comes to Friday the 13th, you have a lot of fans that are Pamela, and you have a lot of fans that are Jason. Both of them are obviously iconic and very important to the story in the Friday the 13th franchise. I'm a big fan of Pamela as well. I think what she did in the first movie was absolutely crazy, but amazing at the same time. So if we do get another Friday the 13th movie, I would love to see Pamela do what Pamela does and see that initial just trauma and story of Pamela come to life. But at the same time, it's been 13 years. We want to see Jason back in the Hawk. We want to see him doing what he does best. So I think if they were to even it out and give us a movie that kind of wraps up Part 1, but gives us a good amount of Pamela, as well as bring Jason back with the mask, I think that's going to be absolutely awesome as well. But there's a ton of videos I got planned for as far as speculations, Sackhead Jason. There's so many on this channel we're going to cover, guys. But this video, like I said, I wanted to touch on, if we were to get a reboot, a remake, or a continuation, will Pamela Voorhees come back? I think so. If you're going to redo this franchise, you're going to reboot it, kind of like how they did with 2018. Not as bad as certain movies. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Texas Chainsaw on Netflix. But just do a totally entire different way of how 2018 does it, but stick to kind of like the formula where they made Michael scary again. Jason don't need help being scary, but we need to bring Jason back. If he's gonna come back, he's got to come back like with a bang, like how Michael Myers did in 2018. You know, a good way to start that off is with, of course, Jason's ever-loving mom, Pamela. And Pamela is a very interesting character. You know, like I said, she's very devout. She loved Jason. You know, her goal to shut down Camp Crystal Lake and, you know, take revenge on the counselors that should have been watching Jason. It was just an absolute phenomenon. So I do hope that if they do a remake, that we either get, you know, maybe like a short summary or a decent amount of Pamela in the movie. If not, there's definitely got to be some Easter eggs and some kind of like recalls back to Pamela, just kind of like how they did Dr. Loomis in Halloween 2018. But yeah, Pamela Voorhees is probably one of the most interesting characters out there. You know, like I said, she's a super mom, and I would love to see her come back to the Friday the 13th franchise as well as on the big screen with Jason. I mean, it only seems right that if you're going to bring Jason back, that you bring back Pamela Voorhees. Like I said, amazing character. You know, I'm anxious to see what they're going to do with this franchise. Hopefully they don't ruin it. Hopefully it doesn't go straight to streaming like The Orphan and things like that. But Pamela Voorhees is, like I said, a super mom, and to see her do the things that she did in the original Friday the 13th, I think will be awesome to kind of relive that and retouch that up and bring it to the movie theaters and start this Friday the 13th franchise off right. But like I said, there's different ways they could do it. They can do a continuation of 2009. They could do a continuation of 2008. Heck, they might even want to pick up after part 1. Who knows? But all I know is that as a Friday the 13th fan, and I'm sure you guys can agree too, let me know in the comments down below. If they do a reboot or anything like that, would you like to see Pamela Voorhees? Would you like to see her story again? Would you like to see her do what she does best and kick off the curse at Camp Blood? You know, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, Pamela Voorhees is awesome. I think she's a wonderful character, beautifully written, and she just loves her son so very much. So definitely need to be seeing Pamela in the remake, reboot, whatever they plan on doing next year. But when it comes to Pamela, she got an A+ in my book. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also consider becoming a member, just like these awesome people here on screen. These members are awesome. Everything that you guys do, help and support the channel, whether it's just liking, sharing. If you are a member, thank you so much. Those donations, super chats, that all helps put money back into the channel so we can, you know, get awesome equipment, things like that for the channel to give you guys greater and better content. So thank you guys for watching once again. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there. Don't be a monster. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.